Welcome back guys to another YouTube video. So in this video we're gonna go over file encryption. What does this exactly do is it makes a BAF file to an EXE file by changing this hello world code, as you guys can see right here on the screen. We're gonna extract it to an EXE file. But look what happened. It creates an EXE now, boom, right here. But the thing is, it's gonna get flagged. It's the same code, we're just gonna run it, nothing's gonna happen. Same code, same code. And I'm gonna also run as an admin, nothing's gonna happen, 100% safe. But if you close all this and like put in total errors, if you put in total errors, it's gonna get flagged. Okay. So why does it exactly flagged for? Because we just made it a BAT file to an EXE file. So the computer thinks, oh, okay, so this BAT file could be a virus because you don't know what is inside the code. And we're gonna see what is inside the code now. If we change this EXE, if we change this EXE to BAT file, it's what happened. Computer thinks this code is a virus. That's why it's going to get flagged for malicious. It's not going to harm your computer or do anything wrong. If you go to our GitHub page, it's the same code that we put on here up here. Go file encryption right here. Same code. And this is also public as well. So this is the same code as we did here. Same code. Same code. Alright. Now what we did is now we're gonna try test all this out. So we're going to extract this here. Still it's going to show up as malware because this is not even a malware. I'm going to do the normal code that was here, 0, and the file encryption itself, 0. And we cannot bypass total errors. Nobody cannot bypass total errors. So if you can bypass total errors, just comment down below. Trust me, you cannot do that. And if you go here, I mean, actually, we could bypass total errors, but making an EXE that the EXE makes another EXE out of itself. So for example, if you like run this code, and this when you're running this code, while this running, it's gonna create a different code, and it's gonna like run in your background. For example, I'm just gonna create one real quick. I'm just gonna pause the video here. Okay, guys, so I just created the code. This is the code. This is for a tutorial. Look what it does. So you run this, and no matter how you run it, or you can run it as admin, just normal. Or you're gonna do admin. And boom. One is right here, and guess what? Another one's running in the background. Look, we just create two CMDs using one command. Watch again. Two CMDs. One is hidden, one is shown. So some tweaks, when some tweaks, when you like run this, it goes to F11, so you cannot see the bottom down below what is it doing, right? Like for example, Afterlight. Afterlight, when you run their tweaks, because I had people running their tweaks and it's gonna go on full screen, and you cannot see the bottom on your computer, so it's like running different codes in the background, installing your token, and you won't know it. You would ever never know. So this is how you bypass total virus. So by one command, so what does it do? So when you run this, the legit one's right here. The malicious one's in the background. So let me just have clean up for some reason. Okay. So if you run this, the legit one's right here, which is fake. And the other one that's grabbing your tokens in the background, I don't even know because this is on full screen right there. Boom. If you put this in total errors, it's not going to show up as malicious malware because you're just using another command to create a different command. So, for example, if you run this, we run two CMDs. The other CMD is running the other command, but you wouldn't even know that the other CMD is running the other command because this is literally safe. Okay, so this is 100% clean. I'm gonna encrypt this to encryption to make it the EXE file. So I'm gonna show you how to exactly do it. So we extract this here, file encryption. We wait. Boom. But it shows up in malicious malware because it's not even malicious malware. Just have to like, just have to wait until this is finished. Now we're gonna put this here. Boom, it's gonna show up as Trojan and stuff. And we're gonna run the code. It does the same thing. Okay, so guys, I found the token grabber in GitHub page, but I'm not gonna share the code because this is like unsafe and we're not trying to like rob other people. So what we did is now we just run this. This is the token grabber right here. This one, this code is the token grabber. And what we do is we want to make it when we run this, when the background is running this, it runs a token grabber. But we're gonna try it on ourselves, of course, because this is not safe, but this is what I mean. So you can like use other CMDs to run other apps. So for example, if I want to, for example, let's say run this DNS spy, what this app does, it shows the source code of an app. If it's encrypted, it makes it decrypted. But we our EXEs, you cannot even decrypt this using this app because this EXE is the most secret EXE that in the market. And some people know about this how to make it, and we just told you guys earlier, we just publish this on our GitHub page. And you guys can use this to make an exe file, but don't use it for bad, of course, because we're doing this for a tutorial and we want to make our tweaks using the same exe one. So now, as we know, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a CMD file that opens the DNS spy app. And you guys are gonna say, oh yeah, this is easy. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create the CMD code in about a second. Okay guys, now we have the code right here. We named the test tutorial for this video. Now I'm gonna run as admin. This shows up like this on my PC because I have like a malware like detection, something like that. So like it detects when it wants to do F11, so it does full screen, so I know what's running in the background. So I have this, but I'm not gonna say what is it exactly. So as you guys can see, the other one is this hello malware. The first one didn't do anything, just a normal legit code, and you wouldn't ever know that this is running in your background. I can do something, so this closes in like 10 seconds after this is run. This one. We could do that, but we won't do it because it's the same thing, does the same thing, just closes for some people when they run it. Not for you guys, but like when they program it, so like when they want to like steal your token and stuff, it makes it run this code in the background. We just download this token grabber off a GitHub page, so I would not recommend you guys doing this, but this is show up as a malware. If you run in total virus as well, it's gonna show up as malware. Boom. Okay, when you see this is 100% virus right there. Right. So this code is a virus, but it runs with the Python. But some people does it with CMD because this one is like the safest way of grabbing people's tokens. So how does this work is we're gonna do the same thing using this. It's just I'm not gonna run the code. I'm just gonna write it here. What we do is now I'm gonna open this. I'm not gonna run this, but I'm gonna see the code inside this. For some reason, it maybe works. Okay. So this is the token grabber code right here. Now what other people do is, do you remember guys, what they do is when they, as I said earlier, when you run their CMDs, it goes full screen, but mine it was going full screen because I have a detection right here. So and in the background, this code, this token grabber code is running in the background. You wouldn't even know. It's gonna show up as a malware, and they're gonna say, "Oh, it's false positive," but it's actually not false positive. We just freaking expose them right here. In 2 seconds, I had to even turn off my real protection to like download this. And this is how does this work. So they put this Python command. This is only Python. We have like CMD. We have like a CMD one of it. So what does it do is when it grabs the token, it's going to like send a Discord log. What you do is when you double click it, it's gonna grab your token using CMD command, not Python. It's gonna grab your token. It's gonna send it to their Discord server, to their webhook, and the webhook is gonna send it to the person that's grabbed your token. So this is how does this work? But we just expose them because you guys would know. So how does the token grabber works actually? Let's create this code. I'm gonna show this code on the screen, right here. So what does this code do? It makes it run this app. So we're gonna run double click this, and this app is gonna get started. Boom. I didn't click the other one, so I'm just gonna do another, I'm going to show it another time. Double click. I'm not gonna move my cursor, and boom, it opens the app. And they use this to make other CMDs do the other bad things using the same as we did right here. But this is the legit way of doing it. They do it the other way, so they steal your token without you even knowing. And they can do something. There's other tweaks that say, oh yeah, put my tweaks in your startup folder every time you restart your PC, or every time you like start your PC, you can run these tweaks on the startup. So what does this tweaks do exactly? Makes your token grabber each time, even if you change your password 1 billion times, they will still know because you're sitting on your computer and you're giving them new logs. So if you freaking see a tweak and says, "Boo, yeah, put my CMD in your startup," that's bullshit. Such a thing like that. Don't put the tweaks in your startup folder because you're going to get your tokens stolen. And make sure before you download tweaks, make sure to check freaking total variance before you do something. Even if you paid for it, just do total variance because you got scammed. If there's a malicious malware inside it, you got scammed. So now I'm saying here, we're gonna make our tweaks with this EXE code, and this EXE code is published um in my GitHub page. You can always go check this source code out. Same source code, we didn't add anything to it. It does the same thing as I showed earlier. Uh, Look, it doesn't like do anything wrong. I just can make unlimited freaking BAF files to EXE files in 2 seconds right there, boom. And you cannot get decrypted even if you run this app, as I said earlier. So if you go to here, you cannot decrypt this. Boom. Maybe there's other apps you could decrypt the code with, but it's like 100% like it's 100% safe us doing this, and we're gonna still put it here. I'm still gonna put it here to show you guys it's gonna get flagged again. It's the same code. I'm just gonna run it again. It's gonna say the same stuff. Okay, 9 out of 71. So this code is safe because I'm just gonna run it on the screen in front of you. Nothing's gonna happen to your PC. I'm gonna run the other one. I'm also gonna show you this encryption right here. I'm gonna show you the encryption. Same code. We didn't do anything wrong in this. It does the same thing. And yeah, I'm gonna go here. See the bat file right here. Same thing. So this is how this works. You make a bat file to a CMD file. So we make a bat file to a EXE file, as I said earlier. And we're gonna make our tweaks like this. So because we're getting more popular each day on Discord, in our official Discord server, we don't want to our code get stolen and also get used with other people that they create their tweaks out of nowhere, named it like freaking BS stuff, and like yeah, we're not trying to get our code stolen. And also we're also gonna use this EXE file. So each time don't run up to us and say, oh, that you find a malware inside your products. Okay, so we don't put malware inside your products because we just create this video to show you how does the EXE work. And I'm gonna show it again. This is safe, this is unsafe. Boom. The encryption itself, safe. This one, safe, we just made for a tutorial. So as you guys know, our new tweaks is gonna show up as EXE file. It's not gonna be a malware, trust me, it's not gonna be like BS malware as other people that they doing in the background. Yeah, this is gonna be false positive because this is gonna be a legit false positive. Let's create a video of it. How does this work? And we're not trying to steal people's tokens and do anything wrong here. So, and yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe.